Here we are. We've just arrived at Kennedy Space Center, and you know the funniest thing of all is Alice has actually brought her passport, so she thinks she's going into space. But there we are. We've arrived at Kennedy Space Center. Right, so here we go. We're going right towards the bus tour center, which is this humongous building here. And I'm looking around thinking, where's the bus tours go from? Then I have a look, and I see. There we are. There's plenty to see and do to come back here. So first things first is to go over to. There's something going on over there. Not sure what that. Oh, there's already a massive queue here, but you know it is what it is. So we're just going here for the on the bus tour. Here we go.
The stars since the dawn of humankind. We've looked at the stars with wonder and amazement. Their glow guiding our travel for centuries. The more we learn about our universe, the more questions we have. Today, we'll explore where NASA and its partners are taking us in the future. But before we begin this journey...
So, because you are special, you see it right now?
Oh,
right
yeah.
now?
Oh, yeah.
Over there.
Oh, yeah.
See it?
Oh, yeah. So,
Got it?
yeah.
That's awesome.
No? Yes? Maybe?
Yeah.
Tell me, because I don't know if you can see.
Yeah, okay.
So when you're coming back, then you are on the right side.
1,000 steel beams, 1 million steel bolts, amounting to almost 100,000 tons of steel. Notice the flag painted on the outside of the VAB? It's the size of a 21-story building. The blue section alone is the size of an NBA basketball court. Each star is 6 feet across, and each red and white stripe is wide enough to fit on the roof with room to spare for a parking lot. By volume, the VAB can fit 3.5.
That's launch pads 39A and 39B. And that's where you can see one of them will be going off from there. I'm assuming they're going to be doing tests today and it happens tomorrow sometime. It's going to be joining the actual space station, the ISS, the International Space Station. There we are. We're lucky to be here today, but it would be better to be here tomorrow. But there we go. This here is called the spatial good look on a normal. And that actually is a picture here. Got a list there of all the missions there, and the first all the missions there. So it's all there, all interesting stuff. And they explain it to you. So we're just going to get back on the bus now to go to the Saturn 5 building.
T-minus 3 minutes and counting. We have completed our communications checks with the Apollo 8 astronauts in the cabin, and the communications are go.
We verify effectively on Q-Land bar. Yes. Q-Land bar, you are cleared for fire command.
During this period, and once we do get the firing command, the various tanks within the 3 stages of the Saturn V launch vehicle begin to pressurize. Coming up in 90 seconds, mark T-minus 90 seconds and counting. The Apollo 8 crew standing by, spacecraft commander Frank Borman, Jim Lover, Bill Anders. We now report that the liquid hydrogen tank on the 3rd stage is pressurized. 1 minute, 15 seconds. All 3rd stage propellants pressurized at this time as we come up on the 60-second mark on the flight to the moon. T-minus 60 seconds and counting. The vehicle now is completely pressurized. We're coming up on a power transfer shortly. We have the power transfer. We're now on the flight batteries within the launch vehicle. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. We have ignition sequence start. The engines are on. 4, 3.
the moon. Absolutely humongous, just in scale. There's Alice, and that's the back end of it. This is Alice here touching the lunar sample. There it is, lunar sample from moon rock was collected by astronaut Jack Smith near the Apollo 17. The rock weighs 17 grams and a fragment of the original sample. So if you don't see Alice is touching it,
It's not what you think.
all like shiny,
Hard, isn't
shiny,
it?
shiny.
Hard.
Yeah, shiny.
Yeah.
That's a lunar sample. That's moon rock.
Part of the moon, yeah.
This is Alice standing in front of, I think, probably a mock-up, I would have thought, of the used. Well, there we go. There's a picture there to be used. I guess on the moon, perhaps, or somewhere special. There we go. Right, so what we're looking at right now is the actual Atlantis space shuttle, which was obviously, as we know, how it was all done. Absolutely fantastic, and the big reveal of this was incredible. When you talk about the actual mission, how they put it, how it all started back in 1969 to this launch in 1981. Underneath where it said Atlantis. Underneath where it said Atlantis.
A bit closer.
Okay. This is the actual space shuttle. Incredible. Pop it over. Al. This is Alice, actually at the back of the Atlantis space shuttle, absolutely humongous. But the fact that the history of it is unbelievable, absolutely fantastic. This is Alice in front of the launch mission clock. It needs to be this big when the numbers are on it for Alice to know what time it is. Because I tell you what, I've been trying to get her to come here since 9 o'clock this morning. We got here at 12 eventually, but there we are. That's Alice Palace. That's what she's like.